Do you have any recommended bedroom weapons or preferred?
Weapons? I mean, I can't say I'm as experienced as this guy with the weapons, but do nipple clamps count?
Yeah, of course. Of course they would.
I love those.
Fuck yes.
Look at those nipples.
Yeah, these are pierced and...
Get your nipples out, everybody. It's the Ohhhhh Beehave show with Kayla Bee. Yeah, she is the MC of this. And we got the special guest, Wicked Playground. So put your hands together.
Woo! Guys, it feels fantastic to be back, but you know what? It wouldn't be the same if I didn't introduce my co-host. Please help me welcome Eddie Lovecraft!
I made it.
Finally. Bro, it's been a while since we had an episode of Ohhhhh Beehave.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
I see both of our hairs have grown like
oh my God, my
drastically
roots,
since the last event.
my roots are atrocious.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
You know, I've just been walking around, exploring the world, going to different places. I went to Zamunda. It was fantastic there. Very friendly people. Had a fantastic time.
Sure she was. Sure she was.
Yeah, I took holiday in Zamunda.
Nice.
What did you do?
I've been like, I got abducted by aliens, okay?
That makes sense.
Yeah, you know, this whole alien thing has been happening all day, every day. It's all over the news.
I know.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, of course I do. Who doesn't believe in aliens? Like, we can't be the only intelligent life forms. I mean, you've seen our guests.
Yeah, zoom into this face. Zoom into this face. If you don't believe in aliens, you're stupid. Stupid.
Well, listen, I know it's been a long time. We got to shake off the dust. But you know what happens whenever you sit down on the couch?
You ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Let's get buzzed! Woo! Ooh, look
It's the shoddy hottie. It's the shoddy
Shoddy
hottie.
hottie. Shoddy hottie. Woo! So this week's shoddy hottie is a gorgeous, beautiful, and lovely Adair.
Hey Adair, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing good. So give us some drinks. We want you to sit with us for a little second.
Yes. Thank you, Eddie. That's yours.
Awesome.
All
And
right.
Adair, we're sorry you don't have a shot, but to my understanding, you do not drink. Why is that?
Not when I'm performing. I try to be very professional about it.
No, it's okay because me and Kayla are not professional.
No,
ever.
not at all. Not. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Yep.
Was that whiskey? Oh yeah.
Mine was tequila.
Delicious. So, Adair, before we let you leave, what are we going to see today? I know we're going to see an incredible band today. Who is it?
Wicked Playground.
Yes. That's exciting. This is our first time having like a full-on band. Like I know we had Steffi Boom here, was fantastic, and we had Baby G as well. Wonderful musicians, but we actually have fucking bands here. We've got a fucking drum set. We've got a bass. We've got a guitar. We've got it all. So we're super fucking stoked. So thank you, Adair, so much.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yes.
I think me and Adair are going to run away.
Yes.
And you should get the band in.
Yes,
here, right?
your asses need to be gone.
All right.
Farewell.
Wicked
Goodbye.
Playground coming up.
All right, guys, please help me welcome today's guest, Wicked Playground! Woo! Yes!
Yeah.
Fuck yes! Oh, we're gonna have such a good episode. High five, fuck yeah.
What's up, girl?
You know,
How are
not
you?
much. I'm doing pretty good.
Chilling, yeah.
I am chilling. So, full transparency, I had like a shit ton of questions I have written down on these cute little cards to be asking them, but to be honest, you guys have been so fucking hysterical this whole time that you've been in the studio. I don't even know if I fucking need them.
We're funny guys.
Yeah, man.
Well, is this the type of show where if we say something NC-17, do we have to do Austin Powers' voice like, hey, Ohhhhh Beehave?
Oh, I mean, you could. I mean, we can make that a thing.
I mean, are you guys down to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll have to.
Hey.
If it's like NC-17.
A very flexible and versatile crowd. We love that.
Yes, always.
Well, listen, I know about you guys, of course, but tell our audience about Wicked Playground.
Well, we started like back in like, I want to say like 2014, 2015, and we were a three-piece.
In my dorm room.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
In FIU.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, back in FIU,
Shut up,
and
Anthony.
we had like a long struggle looking for a guitar player because not a lot of people were committed at the time.
Yes,
So
yes.
we went through a couple guitar players. Then finally in 2016, we found somebody who was committed.
Ooh, we got
But
committed.
he was underage at the time.
Oh,
So it's a little
baby.
different.
So it was a little difficult.
Yeah.
But you know,
Like
we
16.
raised him well.
Oh, good.
You know, and we taught him well, and he's become the
sounds so
grown man that he is today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes,
I
of
love that. I
course.
love that so
You
much.
guys have only raised hell for me.
I don't understand what you mean by that. I mean, this looks like a very pleasant,
Oh, in the best of
supportive, and chipper
ways.
crowd.
We're
We're wonderful here.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, we are.
So, how did you guys come up with the name?
Well, at the time, we were kind of like, okay, what's a cool name for a band? Because we don't really know what works with like our sound and everything. So we're just like, we're coming up with a bunch of names. I'm sending Brian and Gabe texts like, hey, maybe this can work. How does Wicked Playground sound? And then they're like, oh, that's okay. I mean, it's not really like a playground. In my opinion, it's never been interpreted as like a playground.
Of
It's
course.
more like, you know, you have like a spot where you let out your emotions, and that's what playground means to me. Not an actual playground, but like a place where you actually let out your, you know, that pain and trauma, and that's
Yeah.
what we do on stage.
Like a release.
Yeah,
I love that.
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
And the logo's killer. Like, I love that the
Oh, thank
little,
you.
if you guys, of course, you guys will see the logo, but the O being like a little doll, I fucking like love that. I thought that's such a fantastic play on the graphic. Like, so simple, yet so, so
It is.
profound.
It's like its own nice little touch of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little representation of the wickedness.
Of course. Well, we all know like the fucking death metal logos that you can't tell at all.
You can't even see what the name says.
It just
yeah.
looks like someone was drawing it like in a car, you know, and it's just like goes like this, and you gotta just like guess.
Buzz.
I know, I got so excited. So see, like that, they were just so high energy, I couldn't stand it. But listen, of course, I have to explain this to you. As you saw when Eddie came in, the whole like routine and spiel that we do is whenever an ass hits the seats, we always yell out, "Let's get buzzed," and then magically shots come out. I don't know if you saw it with Eddie and I, but we're about to experience it now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
I'm
I'll
fucking
count
ready.
to 3. So I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then we
I
all just
am
have to say,
ready.
"Let's get buzzed," and then Shoddy Heidi's gonna come out with some fucking amazing beverages. Okay?
Here we go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Let's get buzzed!
Oh, that's the most professional one I think we've had so far. Yes, Shoddy
That's my
Heidi
lady
is
right there. That's
Cutie
my lady
patootie.
right
Okay, help
there.
yourselves, guys. Grab your shots. Grab your shots. Oh,
Pass 'em
thank
down,
you,
pass 'em
darling.
down.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Shots, shots, shots. Shots, shots, shots.
Okay, let's
Well,
go.
so
Thank you, Adair.
Thank
Yes.
you.
All right, so for your first time being on the show, thank you guys so much for being amazing and being wonderful and just
Of
being
course,
yourselves.
anytime.
That's what we like here. So cheers to
Thank
that.
you. Cheers to
Cheers,
that.
cheers, cheers.
Clink, clink, clink.
Woo, woo.
That's a big old
Very lemonade.
Yeah, pass them down, pass them down, pass them
yeah.
down.
Limonada.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Limonada. Wait,
Amazing.
no, we're passing it that way.
Yes, thank you.
This way.
Yeah, why not?
This way.
So now that we've wet our whistles, so to speak, can you guys open up about the craziest band experience you guys have had? Whether that was like at a show that was crazy, or maybe just someone ran up to you like some kind of groupie fangirl, like just went fucking wild. Like, have you had any wild and crazy experiences yet as a band? Because you've been together for some time.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something wild.
We have.
And I know the scene down here is wild too, so I'm sure.
Especially when
There's
we used to
always
have like
chaos.
Churchills, you know, like when we had Churchills, that was like the wildest.
Peak chaos.
Yeah.
That was the peak of it
Peak
all.
chaos,
And,
yes.
you know, it's such a shame because that place was very, you know, that was the spot. That
Yeah.
was
We got a lot of
place
memories
to
there,
let
yeah.
everything out. And, you know, you could be like any type of artist and you could just go on stage and just let your
You're
emotions
accepted
out.
anytime.
You're accepted
Yep.
at any genre that you do. So, you know, RIP. It's sad, but hopefully one day we could bring it back to life. you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. Hopefully we have some like quality investors who care about the culture.
Of course.
Unfortunately, most of them care about the profit right now, which is like,
Yeah.
I understand. I mean, we all like making money, but like, we also like sharing art and we like connecting with people.
That's
so
half of it. That's,
Exactly.
You know, like, sure, we want to like be able to like thrive and live off of our art, but at the end of the day, like we don't do it just for the money. We do it for like the enjoyment, the performance,
course.
the, you know, like putting like sharing that art in the community feels a lot better than, you know, what we've been able to do with so few venues now, especially. So
And tell me how fantastic it is when you have like someone that saw you guys perform, walk up and just say, "Thank you so much. That was so amazing. Like, I really love it."
It's
Or
incredible.
watching people sing songs along with you as like a local artist
It's
is
one
like
of the best feelings.
humbling, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like,
It's the
oh,
best.
It's the whole reason you go out.
Yeah, we're making an impact.
Yeah, one of our
Right.
recent singles, Dead and Disconnected, it's such an easy chorus to memorize that every time we play a show, even people that haven't watched us live before, they sing along to that chorus because it's just so easy to remember. It's just 3 words.
Yeah.
So, we have these people coming out to our shows and they sing along to that song. And it's just like, I've never seen you guys at a show before, but you know what? It's such a memorable chorus that you guys sing along to it. And that means a lot. That's already like appreciation.
Yeah, of course.
So.
Do you guys have a favorite song that you like singing? Like, well, not singing, performing, I should say. Every band has something different. So, like, most often the artists don't like their popular songs. So I'm always curious to know what favorites you guys have.
I mean, I really enjoy our current single, Hello World.
Nice.
I love playing that one.
Awesome.
It's just
That one's a jam.
has one of the best solos.
Oh!
It does. This bad boy right here. Incredible. For me, I'm always like excited to play something new.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what song it is. Like recently we played a song called "A Place for a Dare," and that was like I really wanted to play that song, and I was so excited to debut it at Gender Blender.
Oh, nice.
Which we did on July 30th at Gramps.
Perfect.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Fuck
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, it was-
we have
it was
some
fun.
attendance in the crowd too. So like, I heard amazing
Definitely.
things from the show.
Thank
Can
you.
you tell me about that song? Because I was actually going to ask you about it. I got fed a line to say ask you about that track.
Come here, Brian.
Oh, no.
So, I've been through. I don't want to get too deep into it, but like the past 2 years of my life have been like kind of like a shit show. And I finally met somebody that means a lot to me. And like when we started kind of like working together, it developed into something beautiful. And she kind of invited me out on a Valentine's Day to go to a cemetery, and I thought it was gonna be something innocent, like a picnic. But then it turned into something more.
Of course.
I don't want to get too deep into it.
Yeah.
But
It was an
little
experience.
Crazy. It was an
Fuck yeah.
experience.
I mean, why not?
Hell yeah.
So shout out to my baby Adair.
Oh, love
There.
it. Yes. Our shoddy hottie today. She's such a fucking sweetheart. So to kind of switch gears a little bit, obviously, like we just did a shot. We have all been drinking ahead of time. Don't know if you picked up on that
Yes,
vibe
we
with the
have.
show. Out of everyone in the band, who do you think holds their liquor the best and still executes on the performance?
Definitely not me. Definitely not me.
I drank before we performed, and I was like, "Hey, everybody, want to come to my car? I know I owe you guys like a bunch of drinks, anyways. So I
the
bought a
car
bottle.
bar.
Come to my fucking car. We'll pregame, and then you'll see us on stage." That
Yeah.
was a total mistake on my end.
I behaved.
He behaved.
That's because I've learned my lessons.
I mean, hey, listen, we all have, haven't we?
I wasn't going to be the answer to the last question.
See, there you go.
That's true.
Well, listen, the reason why I was asking was because you guys are about to perform a song for us. We have a whole fucking studio set up
yeah.
today, like with all the fucking instruments and everything there. So what song are you guys going to perform for us?
So I was thinking about like finally debuting these songs like in a well, this isn't really a live stream, but it's kind of like a, like everybody listens to them and then they're like, oh, we know what to
Yeah.
expect from this
To
band.
get somebody
We can't
excited,
wait.
yeah.
We can't wait to hear this shit on the record.
Oh my God, are we getting new shit?
Yes, you are.
Yes. We've performed these songs before, but we haven't released them
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
We know everybody's gonna be like, okay, like we can't wait to hear this shit when it's like out.
Oh my God. Well, I'm fucking excited. I'm going to kick your ass off the couch so you guys can go ahead and get set up and perform for us,
awesome.
all right? Okay, but of course, come back when you're
Of
done. We're
course,
going to talk
yes,
some
yes.
more and play some fucking games, all right?
I'm so down to talk about it.
Yes, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, get up for Wicked Playground.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes.
This is vicarious. You possess my soul just like a ghost. Come in, I'm curious. Just how far you go, take a vicious blow. Where your sacred skin, set you in my blood, I open is a sin. You control the events, wanna help you seek discomfort from within. Every night, all you've known is sadness. Don't forget it's happy life. Get out and unleash the madness. instinct. I gotta bleed for insanity. Stigmata is all in my drink. Blood and honey is dripping on top of me. I drank from the fountain of sin. Now all the angels abandon me. I started to write from within. Got toe to toe with the anxiety. My sacred skin, touching with my third eye open is a sin. You control the events when I help you see discomfort from within. Every night, killing all the anguish. I will never let it die. Get out and unleash the madness. Get out and unleash the madness. Get out and unleash the madness. You drive me insane. This pleasure in vain. You drive me insane. So tell me how you like that. You drive me insane. This pleasure in vain. You drive me insane. So tell me ain't it great? Black little plagues that turn me into stone, forcing my head to places long ago. I made shady deals along the way. The evil man made sure I'm here to stay.
All right, guys, help me welcome back Wicked Playground. Yeah. Oh my God, that was so fucking good, guys. Thank you for that fucking treat. I love hearing live music in the fucking studio. Just
Of course.
Woo!
It was a good time.
Thanks
it
for having
excites me.
us.
It excites me.
Great.
So listen, I did want to go ahead and ask about the writing process because I heard that there was a whole fucking thing about
Oh, God.
how some of the band will go ahead and write a track, and then all of a sudden we got some interjection.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna start it off, and now I'll let you
Yes,
guys
please.
talk.
Definitely
Okay.
pass it down.
I have to start it
We
off
got some
because
things to
these
say.
fucking guys hate the living shit out of me.
Oh my God.
But you know, in kind of like a sibling kind of
Of
way,
course.
like you know,
Yeah.
we'll forgive you, but at the same time, we understand where you're coming from.
Speak for yourself.
This motherfucker. So it's kind of like, you know, like especially last year when I was going through a lot of shit. Like it's just like it naturally, it's my therapy. It's
Yeah.
like my outlet, and so what I do when I'm like, because I suffer through like manic depression and
Yeah.
shit. So like what I do is like I lock myself in a room. I play around with like, because I play drums and guitar, very basic. I'm not like an expert or anything, but I start jamming out, and then I like ideas just flow,
Yeah.
you know, like, and that's how I kind of like deal with like what I'm going through at the time. And what I do is like I'm just like desperate to hear how it sounds at the end
Yeah,
of the day. So
of course.
like I have this producer up in Hialeah, Armando Doval, like from Electric Halo Studios, and I usually go to him to record like demos and shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like when I hear something, it either comes out like good or it either comes out like shit. So
Right.
like when it comes out like shit, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna show this to the guys. I spent money on it. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But like when it sounds good, I'm just like, I know the guys are gonna fucking hate me
Oh,
for this
no.
shit. I'm gonna like present this to Robert, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna see how Brian feels
He
about
like
it.
makes
I'm
his
gonna
way
see
around
I was
us.
gonna say,
Yeah,
so then what happens when it comes to you guys? What is the experience for y'all?
Oh, do we need? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're already
Whether
mic'd up.
That's true. That's true.
He's
My bad.
passing the baton just like with the track. He's like, oh,
So
here we go.
sorry. I'm so used to those type of shows. Sorry.
Yeah, so he comes up with ideas and concepts, but sometimes it's a little bit more completed than what we want it to be.
Yes. Oh, and I understand.
So,
I understand.
It does
It's
become
just
a
an
little
idea.
bit of that, right? But I appreciate the passion. I always tell him, I get it, man. It's your thing. It just comes
Yeah.
naturally. He
Of
can't.
course.
He can't control it. We go way back. We used to jam together at Best Buy when they used to have like a little mini guitar
yes,
center.
I miss those
remember
days.
Yeah, no,
Definitely.
we used to
Yeah.
jam, and we've always wanted to do that. But even then, when we were in high school, I remember I would go over to his house and like on the weekend, and he would have an actual notebook,
Yeah.
it's just pages and pages of lyrics.
Oh my
You know,
God.
the song title, which ended up on our first record.
Oh, nice.
We'll get more into that because to be honest, we don't really talk a lot about that first album.
It's kind of forbidden.
Oh, it's taboo. It's
It's a little
taboo.
taboo.
I like it. I wasn't a part of the band, but I liked it enough to join the band.
I like
With rock,
stray away from the topic. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, when we came up with that record, and I know, like, there's people out there that actually have heard some songs off it and
Yeah.
they
We
actually
appreciate
dig
it,
And
regardless.
Yeah.
we
Appreciate the
still
support.
kind of appreciate it, but at the time it was a very desperate time in our lives. Like it
Well,
was just me,
yeah.
him, and Gabe, and we didn't even have
Yep, Gabe. OG.
a full on
Gabe the babe.
Gabe the babe, and we didn't have a full on guitar player.
Right.
So our producer played all the guitars on that record, and it's kind of like it was kind of like okay, we wrote this, so let's just fucking record it.
Yeah.
We were
And,
very excited to get it out.
Yeah, of course.
we were too excited to get it
Yeah.
out. But you know what? Like those songs are what they are, and a lot of
the
people
art.
like them. So
Yeah,
it
but
is
now you
what
got
it
new
is.
energy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Got
We
new
have new
flavors.
energy
Yeah,
because
this-
ever since he got in
this
the band,
cutie.
it's been like a
It
brand new
changed.
thing.
It
It changed
Oh.
completely. Yes.
that's.
I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse,
Oh my
but
God.
I'm
Definitely
happy.
He brought in his sinister gates
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yes.
into the band. Yes,
yes.
that's what he did.
Well, listen, can we celebrate?
Daddy
Can we
stop.
celebrate the Sinister Gates? Do you guys want to celebrate that with a shot?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Another
podcast.
hottie
Okay.
shotty
Nothing
shot.
wrong with a
Okay,
shot.
so we know the rule.
my
We have to say
baby.
3, 2, 1, let's get buzzed, and then shots
Baby.
appear. It's
Let's get
magic,
buzzed.
okay?
Yeah,
Ready?
let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get buzzed!
Woo! Look at that! Oh my God!
Hey.
This studio is magic.
That's
Hot
my-
people show up the second you say "Let's get buzzed." It's
That's
amazing.
my hottie shotty every day.
Woo! I know you lucky motherfucker.
It's funny. I go to
So
submission
this
events
is
and I
right.
get that all the time. I'm
Yes.
like, oh, you better pray to God that you're so fucking lucky to have a girl like that. I'm like, of course I am.
Maybe-
You think
Of course
I'm
I
not?
pray to
Hello.
God.
Hello.
I
Of
love
course
Jesus.
I pray to a God out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Somewhere.
Cheers to that, guys.
Cheers to that.
Fuck
Cheers.
yes.
That was like 2 gulps.
Yeah, 2 gulps. Those are big girl shots.
Definitely
Oh, thank
big
you,
girl
Enid.
shots.
Thank you.
Those are from Enid, that's why.
La limonada.
No, sir.
La limonada. So listen,
Raw Cuban as fuck. Well, Gabe is like,
I'm a mutt.
I'm a
Yeah,
mud
he
too.
is.
I'm not
Yeah,
Cuban
yeah,
at
you're
all.
not Cuban at all.
Yeah.
I
Hey, he's
mean,
not Cuban.
I'm
well, this
everything but
motherfucker's like
Cuban.
mixed.
Yeah.
You're like a
German.
mixed puppy.
aw.
That's where the mutt comes from.
Those are some of the
It's okay,
cutest
we'll be
dogs.
mutts
right?
over here. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Screw you guys. Is that why the seating is how it is? Or?
Yeah, that's probably how it is. I mean, me and this guy, like, obviously, like, our parents are Cuban, but he has cool parents that actually came at a decent time to the U.S. And they
He's
were
like, no. He's like, no.
Yes,
no,
yes, you
no.
have awesome parents that
I get that. No, they
love
are.
rock
They
music.
are. But
That love, that
Oh, man.
love
they
that
came
shit.
in. What do you mean?
No. I'm just saying, like they were born with that sound, and they actually grew up with like rock music. My parents
okay. All
did
right,
it.
all right.
I'm so
Oh, okay. I was like, let's see where
What
this
does
goes.
he mean by then? Yeah.
Okay, I fucked up, but whatever. We could cut that out maybe, in the editing, right?
We got buzzed.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Kind of.
raw, dude.
So, anyways, like his parents are fucking cool. My
Yeah.
parents don't know shit about rock music.
Yeah.
So every time like they hear me playing or like they hear about
They
my
don't
shows,
get it.
they're just like,
Well,
okay, just don't kill yourself. like,
So-
like they're just do
so-
your thing, but that's it.
so I went a week ago. It was like a group of us. We went to go watch the band. I don't know, like say it's a big band. I don't
Sure,
know, like,
whatever
okay,
you want.
Disturbed.
It was
so-
your experience.
No, I know. Just saying names. So we went to go see Disturbed, and my mom drove down from Jacksonville.
Oh,
My
shit.
stepmom and my dad, they were there.
Yeah.
As part of like the experience because they
It's a
they
party.
love that stuff. My dad was the one that got me into
Yeah.
Disturbed and Godsmack and not so much corn. I that kind of came naturally. But just all these big bands and modern bands that, I guess it's not as common for people to, listen and stuff. But it's interesting. It's different. So
my parents listen to Oscar de Leon.
Ooh, classic.
That's what they fucking listen to. They don't fucking listen to Godsmack, Disturbed, none of that shit. They listen to fucking like Willie Chirino and all that, like that Cuban shit.
No.
So like whenever I go to like a family get together, it's like all Cuban as fuck,
of
you know,
course.
and I'm just like, okay, I'm here because I love my family.
Yeah. I love you all so much. So I know that there's a track that you guys mentioned. We're gonna switch gears real quick here. We're gonna go from like first to fifth.
Oh yeah.
That you mentioned BDSM in. So I'm just curious to know. I must ask. Inquiring minds want to know what your favorite BDSM weapon is.
Oh.
Weapon of choice, gentlemen.
Well,
let's start with Gabe. I want to hear what Gabe has to say. Because he was like,
you go first.
He's
you go first.
I have an arsenal.
Oh,
ladies,
an arsenal. Gabe the
But
baby
you
guy.
have a fire flogger.
No, that's the
That's
next
the thing.
toy. That's the next one. That's the next
See?
one. There's actually going to teach me how to use one, so it's going to be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's gonna teach me how to use it.
And then I'm going to teach you.
because I want to please my girl.
I need to teach you.
I have to.
Smart man, smart
I will
man.
take you under my wing.
Yes, thank you. You'll be like the fucking Ra's al Ghul to my Batman.
There we go. Yeah.
You'll betray me in the end,
Oh my
probably.
God.
Talk like this.
So which one's your favorite out of the arsenal, though?
Out of the arsenal, so I'm a big fan of floggers, but I recently actually started customizing a paddle, and it's a heavy wooden paddle that I've been able to like kind of mark a certain way so that when it leaves a bruise, it leaves 3 lines, and then just redness all the way around it, and it's just like this beautiful like touch. And I'm still working on it; hasn't been finished, but that's probably my favorite one because I have not met a single person who's been able to take a full swing of it.
Of course.
So
of course.
the thing weighs like 30 pounds.
Okay, but it's a slow swing, right? It has to be like a...
Yeah, like...
There's different ways you use
like
toys, guys.
It's like
I
a
don't know
golf
if you know
swing.
this. Yeah, it's a golf swing.
Yeah,
It's a golf swing.
Can we see a fake example?
Yeah, fake example, Gabe.
Rob, bend over.
You know what?
Rob, go.
Okay, Rob, go.
It'll be... Here, bend this way. It'll be like a... And that's like all they can take.
Yeah, of course.
But then I'm going to get something that's like a full swing.
I wasn't bent over for that one. Bro.
That's a handful.
We're getting 3 shows today. Bobby, what about you? Do you have any recommended bedroom weapons or preferred?
Weapons? I mean, I can't say I'm as experienced as this guy with the weapons, but do nipple clamps count?
Yeah, of course. Of course they would.
I love those.
Fuck yes.
Look at those nipples.
Yeah, these are pierced, and
you see a little
I like
shine.
any nipples.
Yo, let me tell you a
I'm
story.
nipple pie.
One time we were outside of Respectable Street. I forgot what show it was for, but I went up to him and I'm just like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I like pat him on the back, and he was like, "Fuck! Don't do that to me!"
Yeah, I think I remember.
Because of my pierced nipples, they were like fresh.
Like they were fresh.
Well, I'm not as I'm not as experienced as Gabe is with that, but definitely the flogger. Because I went to an event like the beginning of April, and he had it, and he asked me if I wanted to try, and I did it, and I used it, and I was like, all right, this is great. You just go with the beat, because obviously there's music playing, and you just go with the beat. I'm like,
Just go with the beat.
Yeah.
And it was just right on it. So
The only thing you have to learn is how long it takes to get it around, depending on what you're using. So obviously, the longer the flogger, the longer you kind of have to wind up and kind of allow it to fall.
Of course.
Like I also use a short whip, but timing that is like super interesting because you have to swing like ahead of the beat. And then as soon as you get the impact, that's where you start timing.
That's what I also use as well. It was I think that was the first thing I used.
Oh yeah.
That's submission?
Yeah,
submission.
submission.
It was
Yeah.
a submission.
I actually have a double-headed flogger.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
I sure do have a
fancy.
double-headed flogger. It's been claimed by a friend, so I only have it temporarily because I'm
Fair,
trying to
fair,
make
fair.
another one in leather, but I will show it to you after the game.
Please
You'll
do.
appreciate
I love custom float like
It's all
impacts.
rubber. It's a rubber double-headed
I need
flogger.
to see that.
Classic. And Rick, we already know your deviant ass has a preferred weapon.
It's me.
He's like, or maybe I'm such a deviant I can't name one.
It's me.
There's so much out there.
It's you, Gabe.
Yeah, it's Gabe. Definitely.
Gabe's just you.
Gabe is my like he needs to be my teacher because like he knows about the flogging and I've been wanting to learn that, but I've always had a craving for like rope play.
Oh.
Yes.
That's fun.
That's definitely something I'm into. I mean, I'm not like
Dr.
fucking
Valentine.
who's this guy? Army Hammer. Definitely
Oh,
not
yeah.
like him because he fucking got canceled for a bunch of shit that he did
Womp,
without
womp,
consent.
womp,
But you know
Womp,
what? That's definitely out of you know, context.
But shibari is like a beautiful art form if you really get into it because you can take your time with it and you can like really create beautiful artwork. The longer you're into it, especially with the music and the good vibe, and like and depending on the rope, there's also different kinds of rope.
Different types of rope create different sensations, and you want it to be like the right rope for the right moment, for the right music, for the right environment.
Definitely.
Could you teach me that?
I could.
That's kind of like my thing.
So Gabe's the low-key daddy of the band is what I'm learning.
He's high key also. He's high key also because he's done shit at Domicile and all that stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I did some dungeon master work at an event there, which was really fun. It was like nice, kind of like manning the floor.
Oh, so I don't know what other fucking fun questions I could ask because they're just like the conversations have been so organic since this point. I know one. This will be very entertaining. What funny nicknames have you given each other in the band? Because I heard that there were some shenanigans and some shaming, and so I need to know.
Ricky Dicky.
No. That's what Actus Luna calls.
Oh, I call you Dicky Ticky Tabby.
Dicky Tabby.
Or Ricky Ticky Tabby. Depends on the day.
Rickett Playground.
He calls me a lot of things.
Ricketts Playground.
Whenever I write
Playground.
a song, that's the thing. It's like Rick's trying to take control of the band.
This sounds like
fucking fighting every fucking time.
Playground.
Oh, Ricky Playground.
Ricked Playground.
Rickett Playground.
What
So
if
that's the thing for me. But I go by Rick Valentine, so I'm just like, whatever. It makes sense. I had a great Valentine's Day this year, so
I
you know, that was fucking awesome. But they go by different nicknames, and sometimes I'm just like, are you sure that's what you want to go by? And then with him, I'm sure of because like. This last show, when he played his solo on that song, I'm just like, Bobby Kiss! And then he's like, yeah, dude, he gave me that face. And
He's like, fuck yeah, that's the one.
The song says "Have a Kiss," right?
Yeah.
So when he said Bobby Kiss, I was like,
Oh, I love that.
But
like
these two right here, it's kind of like a...
He calls me B-Rai, but that's not like...
B-Rai, because I got that from Family Guy. I'm not going to lie. I got that from fucking Family Guy.
We used to call him Breezy B, but
Breezy B.
he told us to stop. So now we just call it to him in secret.
No, thank you.
You just we got it on camera, so now you can't complain.
There you go.
What about you, Gabe?
I'm Gabe the Babe.
I mean, it's coined. It's coined.
It's coined. That's tattooed on my forehead.
Could you imagine right around your eye, Gabe the Babe, with a little kissy?
I got ideas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I have so many nicknames. That's me.
I call him Bass Daddy.
Bass Daddy.
Bass Daddy. That's another good one. I love that.
That's cute.
So with all shenanigans aside, what's in the future for Wicked Playground? What do you guys see yourself doing? What are you working towards? Like what's the vision?
Well, we definitely are trying to branch out, like, out of the States, I think. I think we're trying to just start a whole, I don't want to say a tour because it's not that simple. But yes, essentially, like, start playing outside of Florida and just...
Yeah, we
get out. That's our main goal. Yeah, we can record as much as we want, but how are people going to hear it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To go out.
So that's the thing. We're playing these songs. A lot of people haven't heard them, but we're gonna release them soon.
Right.
So that's the next step.
Well, and it's tricky too, right? Because like everyone wants to act like they can release a track online and then it's going to just catch on. But that's not actually the reality because you're so buried in other artists. Oftentimes you need to have that in-person connection with somebody for them to really get invested as a fan and for them to be interested in you guys as a band.
Exactly.
So like I completely get going on the road. And it's hard too because you have to find communities that are accepting it, and it's like going out into the unknown and going into the abyss. Like, who the fuck knows?
Yeah,
Like,
I've noticed a lot of bands, even friends of ours, and that they're starting to kind of like do that.
Yeah.
And get out there, and I mean, there are a lot of spots that they like rock and metal, but you just have to kind of do the research and see how things go there. But
Yeah, they're like pockets. They're
exactly,
like all tucked
it's
away
not
sometimes.
everywhere, you know. But
like-
Anything north from here.
yeah.
Definitely.
I know Texas for sure. Even international artists will tour in like when they reach Texas, they
Yeah.
hit.
Austin
They're
specifically.
like 5 nights in a row
Yeah,
because they're in
Austin
Austin.
specifically,
They're
yeah.
in the entire state. That state is very well known for that. But
Let me tell you something. When I went up to Tennessee,
that's another
I
place.
went to Honky Tonk
Tennessee,
Central, and that was like in Nashville.
Yeah.
And I've never been so impressed in my life because it's like
Non-stop music.
Well, it's musicians.
no,
it's a musicians
it's-
city.
no DJ in sight. And I'm not trying to rip on DJs or anything, but it was like
The culture's different from here. It's
when,
all
totally
DJs
when you
down
would
here.
walk
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
the sidewalk, every fucking single bar had like a live act.
What was that
And
like?
it's
What was that
crazy.
like
I
as a
could just
musician?
imagine. I'm dying to go there.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like that's what's missing down here.
Of
you
course.
Know? Like, and I understand. Like like DJs are great. Like, but to have everywhere have a DJ, it's kind of like
I know.
preposterous. So like
Yeah.
it's better to like like kind of like branch out. it's better to like branch out and have like a mix of both. Like, because that's the thing. That's what's missing down here. And I know Miami's party city, but
Yeah.
Magic City.
It's more, it's not
Yeah.
party as it used to be.
Well,
It's like restaurants
It's-
and just, it's very, it's
almost
different
corporate
itself.
city.
Apartment
Yeah.
buildings.
Yeah, the
It's
city
apartment
itself
city.
changed,
It's
not
a little
just,
tiki tiki.
not just
as we
for
like to say.
music and live artists, but I feel like Miami itself just changed completely. So
Yeah.
like, it's not that life, that nightlife that it used to be.
yeah.
It's very different. But
Dang.
but that's the issue here is there's a lot of limitations. And as you start going up north, that's where it like changes. So
that's the thing. It's
Don't
missing
mind Bobby Kiss.
Don't
mind Bobby Kiss. He had to
Overtly
sneeze.
Kiss him
sexual
over.
sneeze.
He had to let that nose orgasm out.
How else am I
Okay,
gonna do it?
wait. Did you guys know that a sneeze is actually 1/8 of an orgasm?
I believed it. You heard me a second ago?
I sure did. I think everybody heard you. I almost stopped production because I needed to be sure.
You know what I heard? I heard that like when you hold back a sneeze and it doesn't fully come out, that's like an angel holding back an orgasm in heaven.
whoa,
I've also heard that, and that's how I live my life. That's why you and I are friends.
That's what I heard. I mean, shit. Maybe I'm wrong. No.
By the way.
By the way, did you know?
But
I love it.
yeah, definitely Miami's like missing that lively kind of like
Yeah.
live act aspect,
Yeah.
and we need to bring that back.
I agree.
We definitely do.
Having the opportunity to go to like Tennessee or somewhere in Cali where there's like so many live music like just going on every corner. Every block's got like some live show going on.
Yeah.
That's the lifestyle that we need to be a part of, that all live bands need to be a part of.
Yeah.
So hopefully we start seeing that start popping up again now, especially post-pandemic, all that kind of like stuff that closed down a bunch of venues. Unfortunately,
I know.
we're starting to see some like smaller places trying to like put out a stage and stuff like that. So
They're working
hopefully we start
There were
seeing
so many venues back then. There, you had Tobacco Road, you had Mecca, you had the Vagabond, you had fucking Churchill's and Las Rosas. If I had a fucking petition, I'd bring all those fucking places back.
I know.
But I don't have the power, so if anybody out there could help,
Yeah, listen, hey.
that would fucking be awesome. You know, let's fucking do it, dude.
You gotta do it. You gotta do
Bring
it.
rock and roll back to Miami. Not even rock
Literally.
and roll, like anything, like arts and shit. Like just it's not the same as it used to be.
Performers.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let me go ahead and piggyback off of that. There's plenty of art in Miami, but it's very, very curated corporate art. It's not raw,
very true.
It's
genuine,
limited. It's very
organic
limited.
art.
It really is.
100%.
Yeah.
It's very, very limited. I remember Churchill's used to have like a punk or like metal night every fucking week. dude,
Yes.
and
It was every week?
insane.
Yeah. They used to have weekly events
It was
regularly.
insane. And
We
it
had
was-
the green room in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and those places were packed, and even the Talent Farm. I remember the Talent Farm
Oh
because
man,
you
I played the
performed
Talent
there,
Farm
yeah,
with a different band.
Really?
his cousin's
That was my
band.
first band I was ever in. They were called Inherent Mayhem. They already existed prior to me. Inherent Mayhem. Yeah, it was just metal, like thrash. Think of like Metallica, Slayer, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with my cousin. He's in another band, Eras One.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Eras
Our
One.
boys.
Shout out to
Eras
Great
One.
dudes. He's the vocalist, and he was also the vocalist in that band. And I played there for maybe a year. And the Talent Form, unfortunately, is one of those, like he said, that closed.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal venue, great venue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's almost like. It's like a rebirth thing, as weird as it sounds. Like, yeah, I get it. These places are closing. Now it's pushing these artists to move
Correct.
Because I've also noticed a lot of local acts just starting to make little tours of their own. And that's something that definitely needs to happen.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Recently,
it's the only way.
Obsidian went on.
Yeah,
I was
Obsidian,
gonna
shout out
mention
to
it. That's
them.
what I was thinking of when you guys said
They're
that.
fucking great.
They're
dude.
awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes the locals networking and doing their own fucking tour.
You have to. It's
Sometimes it
DIY
does.
all the way,
It's the only way
man.
to do it nowadays.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
Well,
You
Let's
just gotta,
go with it.
Save up and shit. You know, have the money for it.
It's a part.
yeah.
Big important part of it.
Well, listen, this isn't money, but it is a lot of fun.
It is shit. If I could fucking tour for free,
Yeah.
if somebody could fucking pay for a tour, I'd be like, let's go.
Yeah,
Take this.
of course.
Let's fucking go right
Of
now.
course.
So all you investors out there
Hey, anybody.
Hey, yes,
looking
please.
for a little financial support to go on tour.
Right here, right here, right
Yes,
here.
We have good fucking music, dude.
Yes.
Whether you want to believe it or not, like it's like different worlds of music. And you know, like if I want to describe our sound, it's not really like you can't really say it's like alternative rock or new metal. It's just like a mix of everything. Like we have like fucking electronic influences to like
Ooh, I
fucking
love
hip hop to like Robert's a
Dubstep.
very big fan of Avenged Sevenfold, so like he brings in the solos.
Yeah.
So the leads, a lot of
Yeah.
leads,
I
and
like
then like
melody.
like we have the emotion, the very new metal emotion, kind of like Korn and Deftones and all that stuff. So it's like a mix of everything, and that's what I love about this band, that we just like mix it up and we make something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We all bring something to the table.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, talking about mixing it up, I have in this little cup a few random as fuck questions that I figured might be fun to go ahead and just have with you guys.
Let's fucking go.
So, should I change it up a bit? Normally, I just hold the cup and then pass it, or like ask the questions. But I might pass the cup up and down, and then you guys can say it out loud, and we'll all answer. I'll even fucking chip in. I think that'd be fun.
I like that.
That'll be fun.
That'd be interesting.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Guess-
okay. So let's
guess
pass
picking.
it. So we pass it through the audience first. I'll ask the first one.
Okay.
Let's have audience members come in after the second one. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Awesome.
Ready?
First question. Aliens. Do you believe?
Oh, well,
Easy.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. Short answer is
Everybody's
yes.
a yes.
Easy.
Fucking
Straight
yeah.
up.
That's-
Dude, one day I had an experience when I was like in Santo Domingo, and I was staying at this hotel.
we were
and
talking about that in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we were all talking about Punta Cana and fucking Dominican Republic and shit. And like my family, like that's the thing, they love to vacation there. So I went with my family, and I remember coming out of the club in the freaking hotel that we were staying in, and I went to the poolside, and while I was laying on one of the benches, I looked at a star. I was not drunk, by the way. I looked at a star.
Sober story.
I looked at a star. I literally looked above my head. I saw a star, and it moved all the way to the right, and I'm like, huh?
Suspect.
I don't fucking Scooby Doo fucking. That doesn't fucking happen normally.
Love it.
Oh God, I'm not on edibles right now. What the fuck was that?
All right, let's see what the next question is. All right, audience, who wants to chip in?
Shannon,
I'm getting a big, huge finger waved at my face. What finger could that be?
Here
Wait.
All right, guys, we gotta cheer.
Give her the mic also, okay?
Get rid of the mic?
No, get rid of the mic.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, we got an audience member coming on. Shannon, stand here by me. Yeah. Okay, Shannon, here. I love Shannon, by the way, guys. This is Shannon. She's the most chaotic and beautiful thing ever. Okay, go. Put your hand in here. That's the right technique. Okay, what is it? We gotta see. I put fucking random questions in here. Oh, it's so suspenseful. It's only folded over twice.
What did you do?
What handwriting is this?
It's beautiful.
Oh, this is a good one.
See?
Have any of you hooked up with one of another?
No, Yoko Ono.
We're checking for Yoko Ono.
Luckily
Let's go. I
not.
want to hear this.
Secrets.
Okay.
Luckily not
I
yet.
want to know. We want to
I
know.
can't really explain
Let's go.
because it's kind of like a low-key thing.
Oh, wait.
Even
Oh,
though-
we gotta get the mic back. We gotta.
No, I need to hear this.
Even
all.
though I did one time, I was just kind of like, hey, how do you guys feel about like showering together, like naked, and we just film a music video out of that? Maybe we'll get attention if we do that. If
Oh
we're
my
all
God,
naked in a shower.
Like a bathhouse
You did say that.
Like a steam
This
at a
is my
certain
lazy
level.
Sundays.
Why not?
An
There's
old,
nothing.
an old
I love
Roman
it.
bathhouse where we're just massaging each other's backs.
Yes. What's so
Like a
wrong about
sponge
that? We all love
Any
each other,
video
so
of
why
this?
not?
There needs to be.
There needs to be video.
Shannon wants to know if there's video.
So if we get votes, if everybody like comments like yes, Wicked Playground should shoot a video like that, we will shoot a video like
Okay.
that. So we want to hear votes. We
It's
want
happening.
people to
I'm already
fucking
on
vote
it.
for that.
Already on
If you want us to shower together for a music video, we will fucking do it.
Yes.
Brian looks so concerned.
Thank you, Shannon.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's fucking do it.
great.
Next question. Who wants to pick
wonderful.
out of the cup?
Rob. I want Rob to pick.
Go on. Go on.
Adair wants to ask a question.
Oh, does it dare?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
My
Adair,
baby, give it to my baby.
Yeah. Go, 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 go.
Come on
Give her the
over.
mic.
Give it to my baby.
Adair, over here, and I'll hold the cup for you, my
Adair,
dear.
duck down, okay?
We got to see the ears.
There you go. Yes, you can.
gloves.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Ta-da!
Oh, I got two.
Oh, you got. Oh, she got two.
Let's see.
See. Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll. She said no. No.
I'm so ready. Now I want to hear
Yeah, I
it.
know. Like, come on.
If it's about me, I'm sure.
No, you should have picked it.
Oh, she's gonna put it back for someone else to ask. I see.
It was probably really bad.
Yeah,
Probably like just a singer
I'm
like
excited.
doing crazy shit.
Is this one
I
better
know
or
this
worse?
is an Adair question. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Spit or lube?
Spit.
I want something like a.
Spit.
Depends on the day, actually.
Oh, wait, how hydrated are you guys? And
Yeah, it
whose spit
depends
is
on the
it?
day.
I'm
Maybe I
rather
usually
hydrated.
use lube. You know that.
I'm rather hydrated. So
It's always by the bed.
Good man.
one,
Good
one
man.
more thing I didn't need to
Definitely.
know
I'm
about
always
Rick.
prepared.
But yes.
So I'm just like, put it by the bed.
Camera, like, at the end,
But
like-
yes, we all love surprises. Thank you, Adair.
Thank you,
Okay,
Adair.
Bobby Kiss, reach your hand in
Bobby
there and pick out a
Kiss.
fucking question.
Come on, come on.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Pick something good, dude. Come on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bobby!
Bombay.
Right.
It's upside down.
Oh, it's upside down.
We can read it upside down. That's fine. Could you imagine?
This is a perfect question for me.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Think about it.
How many chicken would it take to kill an elephant?
Oh, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
I'm
I
excited.
would say.
Damn, man.
No, let I want Bobby Kiss to answer.
Oh.
Yeah, Bobby Kiss has to answer first.
Honestly, like, I'd say like 1,307.
That is accurate.
That's a lot of chicken.
I think
1,307.
Elaborate.
just under might not be enough, but just over, there's that one chicken that's gonna be like, and then the rest of them are just gonna take. Have you seen ants eating roaches?
No, I have not seen ants eating
Ants
roaches.
are fucking diabolical, dude. And chicken
You heard
will
it here
fuck
first.
you. I've been fucked up by a chicken. I've been fucked up by a chicken.
Are you serious?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
We did not plan the chicken question for Bobby Kiss to get.
There are a lot of chicken in Key West, and it's not a good idea to pet passing by chicken because they're not all friendly pedestrians.
That's a very Bobby Kiss question.
That is.
Believe it or not, that's
I'm sorry you
We'll
answered.
pass the cup around. Who wants to get it next?
Gabe,
I'll
Gabe,
take
you're
that.
next.
All right, I'll go
You're
next.
next.
Wait, did you put it back in there? What if I get the same
You did.
question? It's too late. It's happening.
It's chicken roulette.
God damn it.
Chicken roulette. Let me release the cup.
Yeah. Get it. Get a good one. Pick a winner. Oh, there it is.
Let's see.
Chicken?
No, this is the chicken surprise.
Pass the chicken one to me. I'll take the chicken.
Away with the chicken.
That was a good one.
Hey, beast.
We don't need any more chickens.
All right, let's see what this is. This is spit or lube. Pass it down that way.
Oh, okay. It's obviously lube because my
We
spit is too
really
nasty.
want spit or lube today.
love my
And
spit.
chickens, apparently.
My spit is too germy.
Is cereal
Jeremy?
soup?
That's sick.
It's cereal soup. And go.
You made the mistake because I'm a philosopher. So,
So this question was made for you.
this question was made for me.
Yes.
Is cereal soup? I find that all soup can be cereal if whatever you put in it is hard enough.
Ooh.
But not all cereal is soup.
It's a whole thing. This is a whole thing.
I've already thought about this question. I've drunk about it. Cereal is breakfast soup.
Ooh. Okay,
That's
that's a
very
save.
true.
That's a save.
I do believe in
Breakfast
that.
soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, we'll take
It's
it.
like a morning thing.
Does
so-
anybody disagree with me? Say no.
No, I don't. I agree with that.
I can get
All
down
right.
with that.
Don't put it back in the bag.
Brian, your question, but
It's-
pass down the papers. Always.
It's the most important meal of the day. You know, like how BK says.
Yeah, I mean,
Like breakfast soup.
Breakfast
yeah,
soup.
breakfast. It's breakfast soup.
The most important meal. If you eat anything besides breakfast soup, you're doing it wrong.
All right, let's see what Brian gets, and then the next one's for you.
Right.
Breezy B.
Oh, we went over this.
Which one?
Preferred BDSM weapon.
Oh, I think I jumped the gun on that because I was just very excited.
No,
we have one more. We have
got
one
one
more.
more.
And then I could
This
think of
is
one
it.
more.
Or is it
Rick's answered too many
Am I going
questions already.
crazy? Oh no, it's two.
Yeah,
It is two. Okay, see, there we
I'm a
go.
mic hogger, so.
No, that's okay.
Maybe the singer.
It's right at the front. Man.
Let me get my readers on.
Who out of the band has the prettiest teeth?
I mean, I think we know who it is. Bobby.
Yeah, we all have pretty nice teeth.
I have
Actually.
pretty fucking nice teeth, too.
But like,
I think I'm the only one. Well, I have two fake teeth and one of them is broken right now, so I can't say
Aw,
myself.
damn.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
have sharp teeth.
it's not about
They're
being kind
kinda-
of sharp. It's just
Pretty.
They're kind of like vampiric a little bit.
I vote for Bobby.
yeah. Bobby's
Yeah.
yeah.
Bobby. I
Yeah,
think
you guys
Bobby's the winner.
suck.
All right.
Bobby
Last question.
He's honestly the prettiest one out of the band, if we're all being honest.
Yeah,
Aw.
He's just
He's
I
like
don't know
Johnny
if you can
Depp.
zoom in on the evidence.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I bit the shit out of
Teeth
her.
over there.
I'm sorry, babe.
She's like, I'm not.
I'll take it to the fucking, to the first aid.
To Dr. Valentine.
Dr. Valentine.
That's one of our songs, by the way.
Ooh.
Coming up at some point.
Rick wrote it.
I wrote it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But me and Bobby did work on it. So.
Wait, I worked on it.
Yes, you
I
did.
don't even remember.
Here we go.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna have like a fucking debate over this. What inanimate object do you wish you could eliminate from existence?
An inanimate object.
There's a few.
Fuck.
That's a good question, right?
That's a really good
I don't
question.
really
That's a
know.
It could be anything. It could be parking cones. It could be staplers. It could be.
No, because those are pretty important. You know, like I know at one point, like there's like, you know, if your braids fall off, I could always staple them back on your scalp.
That's useful.
And so that helps.
Now we have a use
and
for the
parking
stapler.
cones are very important because if not, we have stupid drivers in Miami and they'll.
I mean,
crash
unless
into
you
They hit
enjoy
them anyway.
chaos.
Right, yeah.
well, yeah, but
it
then we
doesn't-
will never get to our destination, and that'll suck. Inanimate
You got to
object.
you got to your
Frick.
destination.
Anything.
Frick.
Anything.
Microphones.
Frick
Just
the
kidding. Just everything goes silent.
Damn it.
I'm trying to think of one
I'm
too.
trying to think of one too. It's
Like
this
one
is
that
a
I just
hard
don't
question. I
like.
got the hardest question.
No, it's the deepest question.
It's just deep.
It's
Yeah,
deep,
it's very
but it's
complex.
kind of like
Welcome back
It's
to
like-
we
Philosophy
need
with Wicked
all
Playground.
inanimate
Yeah.
objects. I don't know. Can my girlfriend answer for me?
Corners. What about corners?
What's an inanimate object that you think sucks?
Thing.
Wait, what?
Corners on
Corners.
anything.
Corners.
They're awful.
You'd never stub your toe if corners were gone.
Exactly.
broke my toe on a fucking corner.
See, Shannon. One of the
That'll do
audience
it.
members, Shannon. Shannon broke.
My toe on a corner.
See?
Do it.
Oh, well,
See?
yeah, corners are pretty painful. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then,
I
we never
guess
have
I can deal with
dice.
that.
But then we never have dice. What's
that's
Las
true.
Vegas gonna do? Nothing.
That's true. We went to
What's
Vegas
the
recently.
Dungeons and Dragons community
Oh,
going to?
no.
We
Okay.
went to
my
Vegas.
God.
Me and this motherfucker.
I don't take it
No,
back.
let's talk about it a little bit. We went to Vegas. This motherfucker almost didn't go. Because he
Why?
was
'Cause
just
of
like,
corners?
bro, it's just too much, and you know, like,
It's a mission, man.
I
just
don't
ranting?
think I'll be able to
just
go
letting
because
do
it's fucking Las Vegas, and you know, Las Vegas is not cheap. But,
Of
you know,
course.
But then, like, we made it happen,
No, it was
and
the
we
flight.
went.
It wasn't Vegas, but it was the flight.
Yeah, it was more of the
Flight.
flight,
You
and
didn't
then
sleep?
like once we got there, we went to Sick New World,
Oh.
and we saw some of our favorite.
You know,
fucking-
Shannon went to Sick New World.
really?
Shannon went to Sick New World.
I did.
Why didn't you meet up with us?
I did.
It's fucking good.
It was awesome. Did you see System of a Down? They were amazing.
They're incredible.
This guy fucking hated us because he's like, God damn it, I've always wanted to see System of a Down.
Okay. Wait, I have an amazing story. So my high school year, I think we talked about this on one of the shows. System of a Down was playing at Bank Atlantic Center over by the Sawgrass Mills Mall. Okay, and at the time, my father was married and eventually had to get divorced from my stepmother, who worked for Bank Atlantic Center. I had box seats. Let me tell you, blessed with those box seats. Was that good enough for my father? Absolutely not. He said, Kayla, we're going into the pit. I'm like 16, okay? No, yeah, I'm 16 years old. I'm like, but Dad, there's a bathroom right here, and there's snacks right here. Why do we need to go? Oh, he's like, Kayla, you're graduating from high school. You gotta go ahead and get down in the pit. I said, okay, Dad.
That's
He
awesome.
made me scale over the box. He didn't have me walk around, down the stairs. He said,
Easy.
crazy. He said, climb over the wall
I have a similar
into
story.
the seats.
We have a similar story. We were in the pit.
So
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
gonna
just
say
crazy.
about the jumping over thing.
Dude,
I went to go
wild.
see Bring Me the Horizon with a couple friends. He was there too, but we ended up meeting up afterwards.
Yeah.
But we were pushing through, and there's this kind of like barrier, and then it's like almost not a full floor down, but it's like a jump, dangerous jump.
Yes.
So when they finished the first song, immediately when the lights shut off, we just
Jump.
hopped over. I almost broke my leg. I was in pain.
That's great for you. I tried to bum rush.
Fuck it.
I tried to
It was
bum rush
great.
security at the tender age of 16, and my ass got snatched. I was this fucking small. I was bite sized. My dad goes first. He's like, "Come on,
shit.
Kayla!" And I tried to go behind him. No, they snatched my ass. At
the wall.
Literally at the very end of the show, I finally snuck in after crying. Thank God the cop that was working the event was my detail for high school. So I cried to the cop. I somehow managed to get a ticket from somebody else who was in there. I find my dad, shirt off, like moshing in the fucking pit, and I only watched 2 songs. 2 fucking songs. I was so pissed because I love System of a Down. I wanted to actually see the
For
show.
us, we watched 2 songs, and then me and this guy, we were just like, nah, we gotta get the
Because
fuck out of
we
here.
couldn't stay still because everyone was
Yeah,
pushing. It was like
Yes.
a wave.
Yes.
Rockville
My
was
feet
pushing
weren't
forward.
even on the ground because I was being carried.
Oh my
like I
God.
was essential. I couldn't move. I
Just
couldn't
scary.
move.
This
It
was
is.
Disney World. Yeah, we were
Oh,
super
sick new
close.
world,
Yeah,
of
this was
course.
Sick New World. I got a little verbal, aggressive, right?
Yeah, he
Telling people to get out of
There's
the way.
actually a video of it because my phone had this malfunction and it was actually
Yeah, he
recording.
recorded audio, so you hear me.
So you
bitching at
hear this
people.
guy being like, "Motherfucker, we can't breathe. Let us through. We
Yeah,
have to get the
because-
fuck out of
Because
here."
the problem is that everyone's pushing forward, so your chest is pressing
course,
against the
of
person.
course.
Real,
So
dude.
you literally can't breathe. You have to push out, and then that's how you breathe. But
Oh no.
and I had my
I'd be in there
phone.
I had like a straw. Like,
Yeah, and then me being dumb, like I don't know, I wanted to film a little bit, but wasn't.
Oh my
I didn't have enough room
God.
to put my phone
Correct.
away. So I'm like this. Like
no.
struggling to get through. I couldn't. So
One-arming it.
I ended up being very aggressive with people.
Once
I
we
had to
jumped
push
over-
people out of the
Careful
way
with Brian,
like,
it
because I
shows.
had to.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm hearing.
Bro, it was
Once we
either
jumped
that
over-
or we get like trampled.
Well, listen, guys, I know you have one more track to play for us, and I was just so
Yes.
fucking stoked with the last set. I want to have the next one go, so I don't want to like rush you guys off of the couch, but I do want to go ahead and end the show on a high note. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really
Thank you
appreciate it. It's
for
been
having us.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you,
That was
everyone. I loved it. Please,
you,
please
of
come
course.
back, even to
Yeah,
harass us.
oh,
If there's
for sure.
anyone else here, I just want you guys in the audience causing mayhem and mischief.
Shit,
I
of
love
course.
it.
us know
And if we
and
can
we'll
make
be
that
here.
petition happen for Churchill's and Las Rosas, let's fucking make it
Let's
happen,
do it.
dude.
And also-
let's bring back life to fucking Miami because Miami's a freaking I don't know. It's just not. It doesn't have that
So
anymore.
wait, is Si Se Puede appropriate for this moment or no?
The what?
Si Se Puede. We can do it.
Yes, si se puede, si se puede, si se puede. Yes, obviously, yes. Si se puede, por favor.
right, guys.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Petition, please.
Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us on Ohhhhh Beehave. Well, I'll go ahead and sign off with Wicked Playground playing their last set for us. Thank you guys so much again. And listen, stay tuned. Like, share, and follow. These guys are fucking amazing. Please,
Yes,
if
we
you
have
aren't
an
already.
Instagram.
Yes.
At Wicked Playground Music. Please follow us.
Yes.
We have content coming out. We have songs that we're gonna release soon.
Yep.
And we have music video shoots that we're gonna do soon. So we're gonna have new music on the way, and it's very exciting. Like we can't wait to get this music. This is like shit that we've like written for like it's been done for years, and we've been playing it live, but we just never got to release it. So we're gonna release it very soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely about that.
And it's time, dude. Like it's just time to release it, and I'm just so fucking excited.
Yes. Hell yes. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being on Ohhhhh Beehave and watching us and supporting us. We really do appreciate it.
Definitely.
Guys, I'll let you take us away. Yes.
When the love is so heavy, have me like a drug that you carry. Can a man act when the pill makes her happy? The grim reaper in the back when you swallow my candy. She wanted to tempt me, her heart's a machete. It slices and dices, yet makes me feel not so empty. She wanted a beat, the life out of me, to give her the feel that's right for me. See your face, and it's the only way I could take you out from this place. You like it when we're sick, hungry for one another. The only cure is the hours that we devour each other. She wanted to kill me, I thought it would thrill me. A cut to the throat, she said her knife was wicked. She wanted a beat, the life out of me, to give her the feel that's right for me. I just see you try. So you wanna try to knock me down? I bet you really wanna knock me down to the ground. So you really wanna knock